too big to fail. Like we just published some reports that comes directly from the Office of Financial Research from the Treasury Department, which
Right.
they published this thing called the Contagion Index. And among the top 10 banks are like JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, I think Providence Bank is in there. There's like some massive banks that literally, if they went under, it would take down the entire financial system.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, positively. And I don't understand why the big banks aren't using their current advantage to be intelligent. The idea that trillions of dollars are coming into these banks and their response is to lower their interest rates is idiotic. If they were paying 4% and then reinvesting the money in overnight repos with the US government,
that would be
at 5.15, you'd make 100 basis points for doing nothing. The idea that they have to maximize the benefits by screwing their depositors, I don't know what it says about them. I really don't know what it says about them, but it tells me it's a wonderful time to start a bank. And by the way, those listeners of yours who are investors can look through the wreckage, not so much of the regional banks, but the community banks, the smaller banks. You can find banks that are extremely well run, that earn consistent 15% returns on equity, that are selling in today's market for half of tangible book. Banks that have equity as a percentage of total assets that exceed 15%. And even with that high equity, in other words, even with diminished leverage, generate 15% returns on equity. And you buy them at half of tangible book. Were I a very young man, I might even have walked away from natural resources had I come into an environment where the best business that I know of, which is banking, offered me up opportunities to earn a 15% return on equity at half of equity. That's in effect a 30% earnings yield on a business that's basically being a used money salesman. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful business.